Hello, good morning and warm welcome to your decoding of the Economic Times newspaper. Today we're going to decode an article and it is right on the front page. It's called Investors Can Earn Up to 7.55% on Deposits with NBFCs Now. That's the article. Here it is. So, investors can now earn up to 7.55% on any deposits that they do with NBFCs. What are NBFCs? Non-banking finance corporations. I'm repeating it. NBFCs are non-banking finance corporations. So these are like banks but non-banks. They are finance companies which give loans, take your deposits, and they help you earn more. So that's the article. Let's begin. So individuals can earn as much as 7.35 to 7.55%. And this is on deposits from finance companies. Example, Bajaj Finance. It's one of the biggest non-banking finance corporation. Now, it has the highest AAA rating. What does AAA rating in deposits means? Like if you Google, you'll find this that these deposits are safe. So investors' money is safe when a company has AAA ratings. Who is giving AAA rating? These are credit rating agencies like CRISIL, ICRA, right? So these are the rating agencies which are giving ratings, and Bajaj Finance, which is one of the biggest NBFCs, has AAA rating, which means the investors can receive returns on time. These are safe investments. At least that's what Google says. Okay, though ratings also go wrong. This is one disclaimer I want to give everybody. So, Bajaj Finance, which has AAA rating, is raising the interest rates on its 30-month deposit. 30-month deposit. So, close to 2.5 years is what we are talking about. So, if you are depositing money for 2.5 years, then you can expect to receive 7.35% return. Almost close to inflation, that is, okay? Because financial analysts report that inflation is high in our country right now, as high as between 7 to 8%. So this is beating inflation, or actually just there with inflation. So at least your money doesn't go down in value. And but now you got to start thinking. For a goal which is 2.5 years away, would you put it in a fixed deposit and a deposit with an NBFC? Does that make sense for your goals? You got to respond to that for me. So PNB Housing Finance, that is another NBFC. Now this has AA rating. Bajaj Finance had AAA. This one has AA. So little lesser safe, little lesser returns, and it's saying that it is giving. So when I'm saying lesser returns, I don't mean lesser rate of return, because here if you notice the rate of return is up to 7.55%, and this is for 36 to 47 month period. So 3 years to 4 years period. Okay, now what I mean is that the investors can receive returns on schedule. Now AAA is the highest rating, where your investments are safe. You expected to receive your returns on schedule as promised. While AA, a little lesser than that. Okay. Now you got to start asking yourself, 2.5 to 3 years time for Bajaj Finance. Okay, to beat your inflation, which is the goal you wanna actually use this instrument for? Does it fit any goal? PNB Housing Finance has 3 to 4 year period, AA rating, so little lesser safer. Now Bajaj Finance has raised the deposit rates by 15 to 30 basis points across maturities from October the 7th. So from today. making it the 7th hike in the past 1 year. So they are really, asking for money by providing highest rates of returns. Now the rate hikes have been more in the shorter tenure deposits with a maturity of 12 to 30 months. In the case of 12 to 23 month deposits, rates have been increased by 20 basis points, 6.55%. So up to 2 years, it is 6.55%. So it does not beat inflation. Yeah, because if inflation is 7 to 8 and what you're receiving is 6.55, it does not beat inflation. So specifically for a 15-month deposit, the interest rates have been increased to 6.7%. So this is for 1.5 years say. For a 30-month deposit, holders will now earn 7.35%. Interest rate increases by NBFCs come on the heels of a 50 basis points repo rate hike by Reserve Bank of India, which is 4th in the row. So because the RBI has increased the repo rate, so the banks are also, NBFCs for now, are also raising it. Start typing. What are you guys getting? Is, fixed deposit an instrument for any of your financial goals? Do you see that it makes sense to have a fixed deposit in any of these NBFCs? Barely beats inflation. In the short term, would you want to do this? And if yes, which goals are there for you? So start typing, guys. Hi Kaveri, Gursahiba, Raji, Pratibha, Nishtha, Diksha, good morning. Kaveri saying 7.5% is the highest I've heard for instruments that we can invest in for the short-term goals. But it's still not beating inflation. Anything more than 5 to 7 years, this won't make sense anyway. Equity is the only way to go. Got it. So Kaveri has made her choice. She's saying for her it is equity investments because her goals are at least 5 to 7 years away. And also for short-term investments, her rationale is that it's not beating inflation. Hi Usha. Hey Ishita. Ishita is saying makes sense for short-term goals that are 2 years away. But for those who don't have short-term goals, should stick to good equity investments. Got that. Awesome. Love that. Okay. Anyone here who has short-term goals? There is another page on this article. The same article is being continued here on the ET Markets page. And I read it in the morning today. And it said that 1 lakh rupee insurance is there. So I'm wondering if I can find that article for you. Yeah. Not really. Yeah, here it is. Now see, I want to read this line which I read in the morning. Now financial advisors here are saying in this article that investors should allocate a very small portion of their portfolio to fixed deposits and stay with AAA rated companies only, and those with strong track record like HDFC, Bajaj Finance, Mahindra Finance, ICICI Home Finance. They ask investors to avoid unknown names and those that carry a lower rating. So this rating that I was talking about also is a very big thing, right? And I don't even see, that you should put more than 1 lakh in a deposit, because that is the maximum insurance that you get. So yeah, that's another thing that I had in my view for investors. So yeah, longer term deposits anyways is out of question. But even the shorter term, the return is not great, AAA rating only, and that too the amount that we invest is important. Ishita is saying for short term, which is an emergency, perhaps you want to keep it in a swipe in FD and RDs because they will give the flexibility to withdraw when the need arises. Also, with the change in repo rates, it's important to make corrections to the interest rates. Absolutely, Ishita. So thank you so much for listening, everybody. Gym your mind around it, let this sink in, and over time, make your financial decisions. The more you learn, the more you engage, the more you gain. So keep engaging, keep gaining, and I'm loving all the hearts coming my way right now. Keep sending that love, and you're receiving all the love in abundance and prosperity. So loads of love and take charge, everyone. See you around. Thank you so much for watching.